Would you like to repeat? Yes. Please, I will say it first on the Serbian. Molim vas, isključite mobilne telefone ili ih stavite na potpunu tišinu. Hvala. Today, in last 2 days, we have a competition. First in the role, Balkan Sommelier Challenge. I would like to say one more time, because I say on the beginning, I will say once, this is the new book. We start to write new history of the Balkan wines and Balkan sommeliers. Thank you for all our friends who support us. And now I would like to introduce you all candidates in these 2 days. Please, big applause. Move.
Hello, my name is Adrian Jipa. I'm representing Romania.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm Valentin Bufolin and I'm representing Slovenia.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Murat Dedoğlu. I'm representing from Turkey.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Reiklin Fors. I am a guest competitor from Sweden.
Hello everyone, my name is Simon Zimmerman. I represent the country of Norway as a guest competitor.
My name is Ivan Nikolic and I'm representing Serbia.
Hello to everybody, my name is Vuk Vuletić and I represent Serbia. Thank you very much.
My name is Dejan Živkovski, I represent Balkan. Now I would ask only to stay on the stage semi-finalists, please. Other guys, please sit down. Samuel, I need the name again. The names are at the head judge. And Hill. Soren Polonius. Big applause for this guy. I have some papers.
Might have this one. Careful, don't show the candidates. Thank you very much.
Well, what to say? Did we have any Slivovits here? First of all guys from the right side and all guys from the left side, of course lady, they are the winners of the first Balkan Sommelier Challenge. And please, one more big applause. To be very fast. First candidate is the guest candidate, Fredrik. Bravo. Of course, always in final, Julia Skava. Third, Robert. And the last candidate, Vuk Vuletić. Zdravko, please take this for.
We can have the not finalists to go sit in the audience.
Please. One more big applause.
You can choose this number.
That's the democracy on Balkan. Okay, we will have a line-up now. The candidate number 1 is Vuk Vuletic. The candidate number 2 is Robert from Hungary. Number 3, Julia from Romania. And number 4, Fredrik from Sweden. Zdravko, please leave the stage. I forget to say that Fredrik is out of this competition, let's say on that way, to understand, because he will compete with the other guys, but he don't have that to say option to win, because he is the guest competitor. We have 3 candidates, Julia, Robert, and Vuk. But please support Fredrik. I will give microphone to Kubura.
Thank you. Good evening. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And once more, officially this time, welcome to the first Balkan Sommelier Challenge 2018, which was organized by the Serbian Sommelier Association. As you can see, we have a wonderful jury, and it's an international ASI jury. And I will read the members of our international ASI jury for this challenge. Andres Rosberg is from Argentina. Please applause for our judges. Michel Chantom from Morocco, France, Morocco. Soren Polonius from Sweden. Mr. Samuel Angelov from Finland. Per Holm from Germany, over there. And Liora Levi from Norway. Hello, Liora. I also want to thank all the friends of this competition who made this day and evening possible. You can read them here, but I will also read them to you. GH Mam, Winery Aleksandrovic, Pernod Ricard Serbia, Macanudo, Technoplast, Shishato, Wineries Budimir, Aleksić, Deurić, Kovačević, Pik Oplenac, Gastromaster, Winterhalter, Winery Podrum Radovanović, Distillery Gorda, Winery Virtus, Distillery Zarić, Wineries Zvonko Bogdan, Pusula, Matalj, Erdevik, Vukoje, Trivanović, Temet, Distillery Stara Sokolova, Winehouse Spasić, Winery Malča, Libertador Cigar Lounge, Wineries Jović, Podrum Janko, Ivanović, Imperator, Invito, and Wineries Braće Rajković, Bikitski, Belo Brdo, and Cilić. Those are our friends, and I want to thank them very much. And that will be all from my introduction. Now we will start slowly with this first Balkan Sommelier Challenge final. I will ask Mr. Soren Polonius to explain you the process of these finals. Mr. Soren.
Thank you very much. Yes, we divided the competition into 3 different parts: quarterfinal, and a semi-final. We're going to reveal a few of the wines that we actually had for blind tasting in the quarterfinal. Wine number 1 for the written test was a Sauvignon Blanc Marlborough New Zealand vintage 2017 actually. It says 16 here, 17. Wine number 2 was Vinho Verde Maria Bonita as a Loureiro from Portugal, vintage 2016. Wine number 3 was a Rioja Reserva Baron de Ley from Spain, of course, vintage 2013. Here it says 12, but 13. Regarding the spirits, spirit number 1, we had Rémy Martin VSOP Cognac. Spirit number 2, one of the most difficult spirits in the world to blind taste. It's the Jameson Irish Whiskey. We had spirit number 3, the Soko Vinjak VSOP from Serbia. Of course, when in Rome, right? We had the Savo single malt whiskey from Trepeli Distillery in Lahti in Finland. We're not here to be nice, right? Then we had the 12-year-old Gilde Non Plus Ultra Aquavit from Norway. Wines in the semi-final, we had this super difficult task there where they were subjected 10 different wines. They were supposed to get the grape variety and the origin of the wine itself, and they had like no time at all. I thought 30 seconds per wine, if I'm not quite mistaken. The first wine was a Malvazia from Kozlovic in Croatia. And oh, by the way, my pronunciation, it might be not the best one. We have the second wine, it's a Promara from Siakas in Cyprus. Number 3 was a Fetiasca Alba from Kotnari, Domeni from Romania, of course. Number 4 was a Grofi Harslevelu from Tornai in Hungary. We had a Prokopac from Triada, Serbia. Did I write Prokopac? We're in Serbia. We had the Merlot from Skurek in Slovenia. We had the Shesh Ishi from Belba in Albania. We had a Vranac from Plantese in Serbia.
Montenegro.
Okay, here's the Serbia. Okay, Montenegro. Wrong writing, my bad. Or yeah. Anyway, moving on for the Tsino Mavro from Butari Legacy in Greece. We had a Özközgüs Vranac from Plantese in Serbia. Montenegro. Again. Oh, crazy. Turkey. Yeah, all right, thank you. I wouldn't have scored too much on that one. So we had the Tsino Mavro from Butari Legacy again. Here we are. Ah, okay, only 10. We're just going on here for fun. So, and that was pretty much for the blind tastings. In the semifinals, we also did a very difficult written test of a lot of questions in a very short time, 60 minutes. You have to remind me if I'm missing out something here.
Then we had the one tasting of 3 wines.
Yes.
It was only 20 minutes.
Yeah, the written test.
75 minutes.
75 minutes for the written test.
60 questions.
And 60 questions. And the blind wines, they had 20 minutes.
6 minutes per wine.
6 minutes per wine and 2 minutes for the spirits. So quite heavy thing. And we also did the white wine service, serving a bottle of wine for 6 persons below 3 seconds. Super difficult. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah. It's me getting tired of these days. You had the decanting station for 5 minutes, decanting a bottle of wine, and that wine was. Yes, you guys should know. Campo Viejo, Spain. Then we moved on for the semifinals, and you have to remind me of that one as well. Oh yeah, the champagne service, quite stressful thing for them, serving a birthday child, me being generous, offering a bottle of champagne. We were also doing a cocktail service for 2 different cocktails, a brandy Collins and a dry Negroni. I've never seen so many different recipes before of these kind of cocktails, but it's quite interesting, different interpretations, right? And that was pretty much it, yeah. So I'm going to hand over the microphone again to our, oh, there we are. So if you wouldn't mind, there we are. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Soren. Now I will ask for the first finalist to come on stage. And that's Vuk Vuletic. So welcome to our restaurant. This, you can see, we have table of 6 persons over here and a gentleman in a bar. Yes. But first we will start with the wines. Please bring out the wines. I will read you the task as soon as the wines are here.
This is my water, right?
Yes, that's for you. You will have 4 wine glasses represented in front of you, and we will ask you to describe, short description of the 4 wines and to indicate the origin of each wine. So you will give us a short description of each wine and indicate the origin of every wine in the glass. Your time for this task will be 4 minutes. Glasses are ready. Are you ready?
Could you just please one more time repeat the task?
Just one more time. I will repeat it.
Just one more time.
Please give us a short description of these 4 wines and indicate the origin of wines. Do you understand the task?
Yes.
Okay, you have 4 minutes. Are you ready?
I am. So the wine number 1 is a white wine. It's quite deep yellow in color. Has a lovely acidity, no caging at all, a little bit of lees contact. I would say that the wine number 1 is a wine coming from colder region. The grape variety would be Rebula, coming from Slovenia, from possibly Gorička Brda. No skin maceration, no caging, light, good wine, young wine, perhaps 2016. The wine number 2 is yet white wine, a little bit deeper golden in color, with a nice medium viscosity to it. It's in some oak for sure. It has nice fruity aromas, medium intensity. The wines were served a bit too cold, over chilled. They should be on the least temperature. It has nice round body, a little bit of malolactic. It was aged in small oak barrels, possibly partly new. I would say that this wine is, I will give you a conclusion of this wine and the region later. The wine number 3 is a red wine. It is quite deep ruby in color, close ruby. Which has a lovely earthy aromas on the palate and on the nose. This is a Pinot Noir, coming also from a colder region, such as Burgundy, but on a basic level. Vintage 2015. Wine number 4 is a white wine. It's quite sweet, quite luscious on the nose, beeswax. Botrytis is sensible, so this is a botrytized wine. This wine is made basically from furmit. This is Tokai. So the region is Tokai. This is also wine. It is around 5 putonis. The vintage is 2013. It is of a good quality producer. I will go back to the wine number 2. I will say that this is a cool climate wine. I will conclude. This wine is coming from I would say that this wine is coming from Croatia, and it is this wine is Groševina that's seen some bit of oak and bit of malactic, and it's a high quality producer. All four are very good wine, excellent wines. Very good gastronomic wines. Nice acidity to them all. Also in the sweet wine, it has a lovely acidity, which is usual for Tokaj. It's amazing. Thank you.
Great. Now that you and we know the wines, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these wines.
All right.
Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like, and the time for this task is 5 minutes. Do you need me to repeat your task?
Nice
okay, one more. Now that you know what are the wines, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these 4 wines. Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. Your time is 5 minutes.
Am I presenting to the audience? So, with the first wine that we said it could be a Rebola coming from Croatia Cabernet, it had a lovely acidity. It was fresh, light wine, good introductory wine. It is perfect to be served as the first wine in the course, to serve it with the first dish. I would like to, when we're speaking about the Serbian and about the Balkan cuisine, I would like to say for the first dish, my personal thought, first thought that I have is to serve something like a small cold appetizer, something that is famous in this whole region, not only in Serbia, but I would call it, I would say this is a Serbian dish, but it is also coming from Turkey because many Serbian dishes have origins in Turkey. I would serve like a small meze plate, so-called, like it is also used in Greece, in Turkey, and it is basically like a combination. I would put this on this plate. I would serve from all the meze. It can be various cheeses, various hams, prosciuttos, but I would do like a little bit of prosciutto from Mangulica pork, which is quite low in quite muscular pork, which is very good, very tasty. I would serve that. I would serve the goat cheese from Serbia, young goat cheese, of course. Then I would put a little bit of duvan čvarci, which is kind of from pork stomach. It is the dish that is made. It is traditional also from Serbia, and they are in the form of tobacco. That is why they're called duvan, which means tobacco in English. This is the first course. A little bit of kajmak, of course, young Serbian cheese as well. This is the meze plate that I would serve as a starter because we are here in Belgrade. Then for the second wine, my guess, the first thing that came in my mind with this creaminess that we have in this wine, it is nice, creamy. It has a little bit more body than the first wine. It is naturally the wine number 2 that is going to be served. The wine number 2 I would match with, I would go with to Greek cuisine, and I would choose my favorite Greek dish, which is pastisio. It is kind of lasagna, but in a bit different way with beef meat, which is minced, a little bit of pasta, lots of bechamel sauce. Then you put cheese on the top, Greek cheese. You put it in the oven, and then it has nice creamy texture. A little bit of meat to lift up the body, and it would match perfectly. It would be like a warm starter. Yes, of course, after the cold starter, like the second plate. Then for the third wine, which I said is a Pinot Noir, but now when we're speaking about the Balkan countries, when I see what could it be in Serbia or in the region, I would go for Kadarka from Hungary, but nevertheless, that task passed. I would serve something Hungarian. I would go to Hungary. I would serve their goulash, which is very famous. It is famous for they use a lot of game meat in that one. So I would make it with deer. I would serve it with deer meat. Okay. I would serve it with polenta, grilled polenta, just to have something neutral, because the deer is quite aromatic, and I think the wine with their earthy flavors and the nice fruitiness to it would match it nicely. It has medium intensity tannins. It is a medium-bodied wine that would match goulash, which I would have as a main course, the Hungarian national dish. Then for a dessert, when we are with the dessert, for a dessert I would like to go. It is hard from all the countries to choose the best dessert, because all the countries have beautiful desserts. I would go to Turkey, and I would serve baklava, which is basically baked like a baked dough. Filled with a lot of sugar, a little bit of lemon juice, and I would fill it with walnuts, which is usually they're filled with pistachio, but I would or walnuts. I would go with the walnuts. I would put walnuts in them, lots of honey as well, and it is something that would pair very nicely with the botrytized wine that we have for our fourth wine, for the dessert wine. So the order of the wines was from 1 to 4, are following the courses. They were made in a correct order. It is very good. There will be very good matches to the Balkan cuisine, and this is the order, and this is the schedule that I would like to make for these 4 wines for dinner. If you don't have nothing against it, it would be my pleasure to make such a dinner in very, very short notice. Also, when we're speaking about those 4 wines, yes, but I would like also to serve you an aperitif. Why not? Before all those wines, I would serve you a wine from Montenegro, from Plantage, Val, which is called. It's a sparkling wine made traditional method, extra dry. It has 12 grams of sugar. It is from Chardonnay and Krstač, which is indigenous grape variety to Montenegro. I would serve it as an aperitif. I would serve it as an aperitif to you, and then also for a digestive, I would serve you as a digestive. I would serve you a lovely commanderia from no, I would not serve you commanderia, but yeah, thank you. All right.
Now the task number 3. The following task will be a classic one. You have a table of 6 persons in front of you, and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 Regent reserved by Aleksandrovic. Over where? Over there? Yeah. Okay. So please decant 1 bottle, because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to complete this task.
Please, one more time. I'm sorry to bother you, but
yes, the following task will be a classical one. You have a table of 6 persons, and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 Regent reserved by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant 1 bottle, because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish this task.
All right. Hello, good evening. It will be my pleasure to serve a Serbian wine tonight. My name is Vuk, and I will be your sommelier. May I ask who will taste the wine? You, sir? Of course. I'm coming in a moment. So, Mr. Vasilis, this is a Regent from Aleksandrovic Winery. It's one of the most famous wineries in Serbia. It is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, 50-50, 2013. It was aged in small barrique barrels, and it is amazing red wine. May I decant it for a second?
I've never seen it.
Sir, if you touch it, I will have to. Okay, you can see it. All right, sir. I will just replace the bottle, because we now made the sediment to go into the wine. So I will just bring a new bottle for you, and I will decant that one. All right. May I take this one? Thank you. So this is the new bottle of the same wine. Yep. Mr. Kusinis. What's for you? Last but not the least. Just for your glass. The cork is in good condition. May I just taste the wine, Mr. Vasilis? Thank you. Wonderful. It is one of the best Serbian red wines. You made a very good choice for your dinner. So we are now decanting the wine over the sediment. That is, the sediment was on the bottom of the bottle. That is why we exchanged the bottle. So this bottle was not, it was in a horizontal position. It didn't move at all. And with this lovely wine, I would like to serve you Serbian pork, grilled, served on the side dish. I would like to serve you a little bit of mashed potato with black truffles coming from Fruška Gora mountain. Because you're here in Belgrade tonight, you need to eat, it would be amazing for you to eat Serbian cuisine, to try Serbian cuisine, which is very good. And this wine has just a little bit of sediment that we will leave in a bottle. Here's the cork for inspection. May I just ask you to taste the wine, please? And see if it's all right? Because you never know with those corks. Excellent. Madam? See? And to refill your glass, of course. Yes, sir. Would like to keep the cork. Thank you. Would like to have your wine on the table or here on the side stand? Because you're in 6, I would prefer to have it here on the side stand. All right? But then when I think again, this is a lovely wine and the label is so beautiful. So I will put it here in the center of the table so you can see this wine. It is amazing. Take your time and taste it. This is an excellent choice by you, and I'm very happy to have you here tonight with us, and to be able to host you and to prepare the food and to match it with this lovely wine. It will be really my pleasure, and I hope to see you much more in Belgrade. Thank you very much.
Now we go to the task number 4. Very soon you will see 5 black glasses, sorry, in front of you. Yeah, you can put the table over there. So the task number 4. have 5 black glasses in front of you, and 5 beers in these glasses, which you need to identify. Give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and origin. You have 3 minutes for this task. I will read your task one more time. You have black tasting glasses in front of you and 5 beers to identify. Give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin. You have 3 minutes for this task.
I will, thank you. The beer number 4 is a lambic coming from Belgium. The beer number 5 is an Indian Pale Ale coming from Serbia, from small craft brewery. The beer number 1 is a stout coming from UK, United Kingdom. It's dark beer. The glass number 3 is a beer. It is Trappist beer from Belgium, from Orval Monastery. And the beer number 2 is a lager coming from Netherlands. Yeah, lager beer coming from Netherlands. Seems like Heineken. All right, thank you.
And the task number 5, which is the final task in this part of the competition. Task number 5. Now you have a gentleman in the corner. He's a connoisseur, and he would like you to serve him just a glass of port wine and prepare Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. For this task, you have 5 minutes. So, do you want me to repeat your task?
Yes, of course.
For the gentleman in the corner, he is a connoisseur, and he would like you to serve him a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. For this task, you have 5 minutes.
Hello, good evening, sir. My name is Vuk, and I will be your Balkan Sommelier tonight. So, this is a bottle of Kopke Port, late bottle vintage, 2013. I will serve you a glass of that one. Kopke is one of the oldest houses there are in the port, in Douro Valley. It was founded in the beginning of 16th century by a German immigrant Mr. Kopke, and they still write all of their writings on the labels. They do with like the old method, old-fashioned. They do it with chalk. I've just tasted the port for you to see if the bottle is good. Port is perfect. Sir, like to taste? Let's see if it's right. We have also the excellent. Easy. We'll put this board back in the bar. And for the cigar, sir, we have Macanudo. It is orange line from there. It is a Mareva, the cigar that you asked for. I will prepare it for you. So, Macanudo is one of the best-selling brands in USA for first. It was founded by Ramon Cifuentes, the guy who was the roller at the Partagas factory in Cuba. And it is one of the best-selling cigars, one of the old-fashioned cigars. It was made in the 60s in Jamaica. Then later on, they moved their production to Dominican Republic. But this cigar, from their orange line, this Mareva, it is 129 in length, and it is a ring 42. So it is the same. It is also called Petit Corona. It is the size of this cigar, but it is Mareva is the commercial name of this Macanudo. And the wrapper is from Honduras. The binder is from Honduras as well, and the filler is a mix of Honduras, Dominican Republic, and a bit of Nicaragua, right? I would like to recommend you also some other beverages after port for your cigar. When you finish with the port, if you want to change, if you want to switch to something else, it will be my pleasure to serve you something from this region. Excellent. So, sir, this is your cigar. You can enjoy it now. And as I was saying, could you recommend you some other beverages? After port, you can continue. If you like sweet drinks, you can go with herbal liqueur from Croatia, from country which is just next to this country. We have a lovely Maraska Pelinkovac, which is wormwood, from wormwood plant. It is a liqueur, 28% ABV, around 150 grams of sugar, a little bit more or a little bit just more of this bottle vintage. And then afterwards, if you want to have a coffee, it would be lovely to have this Honduras cigar. You can taste it. It would be lovely to have this Honduras cigar with a coffee from Honduras, from Arabica, from type of bourbon. It is a small commune in Honduras called the Marsala, and they produce one of the best coffees in Honduras. It will be like a small geographical match. And also, then if you get in the mood for a little bit of chocolate, it is always nice to go with nice dark chocolate with this cigar and port. It's just a little bit of chocolate is missing to make a completely amazing pairing for you. Also, then afterwards, if you want something for the final third, something that is a little bit stronger, I have an excellent plum brandy that is from here, from Belgrade. It is made by Zarici Distillery, and it is their Šljovica. Thank you.
Hvala, Vuče. Bio je to Vuk Vuletić, njegov nastup u finalu. Hvala. Sada ćemo imati samo malu pauzicu, short recess of few minutes to prepare the stage for the next competitor. next finalist. Tell us your name.
Kovács Norbert, Hungary.
Okay, welcome. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
So as you can see, this is our restaurant for today.
Yes.
You have a table of six people right here and a gentleman in the bar. But first we will start with the wines, so I'll ask you to move over here. Please stand there. Here you will be served 4 glasses of wine. Please give us a short description of these 4 wines and indicate the origin. You will have 4 minutes for this task. You want to repeat?
Please.
Yes. So please give us a short description of these 4 wines and indicate the origin of each wine. You will have 4 minutes for this task.
Wine number 1. So white wine, clean, pale yellow color, no sediments, no gas. Viscosity is medium. On the nose is clean. Fresh yellow fruit flavors, mostly tropical fruit for me, pineapple and also some yellow apple, but on the fresh side. And I didn't detect oak flavors, a lot of minerality. The palate is dry, medium finish, crispy, nice acidity. I think this is an old world wine. It could be coming from Slovenia, maybe style Laški Riesling or Rabula. Number 2. Wine number 2 is a white wine. Again, a yellow color, a little bit more intense of the color. On the nose is clean, more riper fruits, more apple, more queens maybe, and the non-fruit flavors are dried herbs. Could I detect so kitchen herbs? Not small oak, large oak cascading. My initial conclusion, the wine is again an old world wine because the acidity is really present. At the moment, maybe I go home. It could be a full mint from Hungary, a young vintage to 15 to 16. Wine number 3. It's a red wine with a nice ruby color, small water rim, maybe some developing from the aging. On the nose is clean. More red fruits, juicy red fruits, raspberry, strawberry, berries, large oak cascading, organic minerality, some tea leaves or forest floor. The wine is dry, medium acidity, medium tannins, not heavy, nice drinkable red wine. But I go again in the old world. It could be Frankovka, Blaufränkisch, from the Karpat Valley, maybe also from Serbia, could possible. Not so old, but in developing vinosity. Should be drink it in the next 2-3 years. Wine number 4. This is a amber-colored white wine with very high viscosity, maybe high residual sugar. On the nose is clean with a lot of caramel, buttery, and dried yellow fruits. The wine is sweet with about 100 gram residual sugar. The flavors on the palate compares very good with the nose. The wine may be a little bit older, aged very well.
Now we will proceed to the task number 2.
Yes, please.
Now that you and we know what the wines are, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these wines.
Okay.
Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. You have 5 minutes to finish this task. Do you want me to repeat the task?
Repeat it.
Now that you and we know what the wines are, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these wines. Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. You have 5 minutes to finish this task.
These guests are our audience? Audience, okay. Good evening, everybody. I would like to start with an aperitif, maybe. What do you think about white port with an tonic and a slice of orange, ice cubes and a slice of cucumber? It's a nice freshness and sweetness, and also the bitterness of tonic. With a Serbian local sparkling water, or maybe a still rosa, called it. And after then, we would like to serve for you an amuse-bouche and small canapes. We think about pulled martini goose. I think this is really actual, with some smoked beetroot and beetroot hollandaise. And after them, we come to the menu and the wonderful wines what we prepared for you. The first wine was a Laški Riesling, Olas Riesling, Welsh Riesling, a young vintage, 2017, a fresh white wine. And I would like to start with a char and some tomato salad, marinated char from Slovenia. And also some cress and garden herbs, fresh herbs. The next course, the wine was the Furmint, the Hungarian Furmint. Why not go to Hungary with a course? And I would be recommended for you again fish course, roasted trout from Hungary, sweetwater fish with some homemade gnocchis or potato gnocchis, and some light Furmint sauce over there. As a second course. Before the main course, we would be served for you maybe an small greetings from the kitchen again. It will be a Serbian plum, homemade ice from Serbian plum with a white chocolate mousse and 3 drops of slivovitz. And after them, we come to the main course. The main course is roasted lamb, fillet of roasted lamb, sous vide, and after them short roasted with variation of mushrooms with some dark sauce inside, and also some style ratatouille vegetables from the region. And to the dessert, it was. I think it will be good to work with the Framkovka. And to the dessert, we have. I think it was Commandaria from Cyprus. This wine works really good with sweet desserts, and I will recommend it for you. Nice dessert with fresh cottage cheese, but sweetened, and homemade cake, and also a cheesecake. Maybe some vanilla sauce also, because I think it could be works really nice with the caramel and the vanilla taste of the wine. After that, maybe we can go to another side of the world. In Serbia, you can smoke. I suggest for you a Cohiba Siglo 3 with an Albanian rakia in oak cask matured. Enjoy it.
And now we will go to the task number 3.
Sorry, could I ask for a glass of water?
Glass of water, of course.
Thank you.
Could we get a glass of water for a competitor?
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you much.
And now the task number 3. The following task will be a classical one. You have a table of 6 persons, and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 regions reserved by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant one bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish this task. Do you want me to repeat your task?
Repeat the task. Thank you.
So the following task will be a classical one. You have a table of 6 persons over here, and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 region reserved by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant one bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish this task.
Thank you. Good evening, madam. Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Norbert, and I heard you ordered a fantastic regent from Serbia. I will serve for you and decanting. Could I ask who is the host who will taste the wine? Thank you. I choose to the wine a red wine glass for you with a larger shape. Sorry, I have not really place for you here. I made it here, and it's for you right this. So the order was a regent, a reserve from Aleksandrovic, a very popular producer in Serbia. 2013, this is a cuvée from Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. I would be decant for you. I would be decant because there are some sediments, and after them I can show for you the bottle. Would you like order another one? Because I'm really sorry, but when you shake it, the sediments. Okay. Oh, sorry. Maybe I change the bottle. We have one more on the cellar. Luckily, this is the same vintage, Aleksandrovic. Are you first time in a hotel? In Hyatt Place? Hyatt Regency, sorry? As I said, the grape varieties are Cabernet Sauvignon, mostly over 80%, and some Merlot international grapes. The cork is in good condition. So could I taste the wine after I prepare the carafe? I think the wine is also in good condition. Please check the cork. Decanting is important at wines who lay down in the cellar because the sediments are on the bottom, and this is not unhealthy, but not a big fan to drink it. The wine has not so much sediments, but a little bit. Can I take away? So please taste the wine. May I pour for everyone? I think the wine works really good with your main course, what you ordered. The lamp, oh, sorry, that's too much. I will be serve for you some sparkling.
Okay, please stand here. Now we will go to the task number 4.
Yes.
As you can see, there are black tasting glasses in front of you. You have 5 beers in those glasses to identify. Please give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and origin. You have 3 minutes for this task. You want me to repeat the task? Yes. You can see black tasting glasses in front of you. There are 5 beers to identify. Please give us style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin. You have 3 minutes for this task.
Thank you. Beverage number, beer number 1. I think this is a top fermented beer, an IPA, origin England. Beer number 2 is a lager style. I go to Czech or maybe Germany. It's bottom fermented, number 2. I come back. This is I think this is a Hefeweizen, also top fermented from wheat. Number 4 comes from Belgium. This is a Surbier or Göse, when I right bin, or could be also lambic beer. But I stay on the Surbier, Belgium. Beer number 5 is also bottom fermented, but Pils style, Pils more bitter as the number 2. Sorry, I changed my conclusion from beer 2. Beer number 5 is a lager style beer from bottom fermented from German origin, and the second one is, I think this is a stout style, also top fermented. I detect some coffee notes maybe. I like it.
Time.
Okay, Robert, now we go to task number 5. I will put your attention to the gentleman in the corner. He's a connoisseur, and he would like you to serve him just a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. You have 5 minutes for this task. Do you understand the task? You want me to repeat it? So for the gentleman in the corner, who is a connoisseur, he would like you to serve him a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. You have 5 minutes for this task.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Norbert. I prepared for you a glass of port wine. We have on the list Kopke LBV, late bottled vintage 2013, and your cigar coming also. Would you like a glass of water to the pot? Kopka late bottled vintage. We have some nice things here, but I open it normally. It's not necessary to decanting this wine because it aged 4 to 6 years in barrique cask. The sediments are not really in the bottle. We sell this wine normally by glass, but for you I made a fresh bottle. Open the fresh bottle. So, the Macanudo orange. Could I prepare for you? This is a fine cigar from Cuba. Could I also light for you? It should be made very slowly. Oh, but actually I have some. Thank you very much. I guess this is not your first cigar. But for me. So, enjoy the drink and the cigar. I will be served for you maybe some ostrich ham. Should I light one more, a little bit? Really sorry. Please, sir. Works? Enjoy it, enjoy it. Maybe after the port I could suggest for you some spirits. We have nice barrique cask aged, or oak cask aged whiskies and rums. Maybe a Lamoni XO from Martinique.
Reset to prepare the stage for the next competitor. This is the end of your first part of finals.
I drink some water again.
competitor. Hello.
Hello.
So, as you can see, this is our restaurant for today. You have a table of 6 here and a gentleman in the bar.
Yes.
But for the beginning, we will start with the wines. So please come to this side. Slobodno, yes. Now you will see in front of you 4 wines.
Yes.
In 4 glasses. We will ask you to give us a short description of these 4 wines and indicate the origin of wines. You have 4 minutes for this task.
Could you please repeat?
Yes. Please give us a short description of these 4 wines and indicate the origin of wines. You have 4 minutes for this task.
Okay. So wine number 1, it's pale colored wine, specifically useful. Terpenic character, you've got citrus, some flinty notes. For me it hints to Mosel region in Germany. The palate is soft dry, it's high acidity. And you've got all this zesty terpenic character on the finish, very good wine, very good quality. Low alcohol and light to medium bodied wine. Going to the second one. So this wine is pale colored. It's a wine of quite youthful but getting developed. It's a neutral character, a bit lizzy, green fruit, apple and citrus, and it's getting a lean acidic palate. I think it's a Chablis Premier Cru from France, a beautiful wine as well. Wine number 3, it's medium colored ruby. It is a fruity wine, developing herbal spices coming. Acidity is medium plus. Alcohol is quite high. Tannins are medium plus to elevated. It's a wine that shows a youthful character getting developed. I think it's a Blaufränkisch from Burgenland in Austria. And the last one, it's a luscious wine, beautiful. Complex notes of volatile acidity. I think we are in a Tokaj area. 6 Putonius Azum, luscious, concentrated, high acidity, really deliciously integrated with quite high alcohol and candied fruits like you've got a lot of raisins, a lot of sultana honey, marmalade. I think it's botrytis here. You've got a beautiful ginger powder. So all that tends to botrytis. Yeah, I'm in Tokaj region, is 6 Putonius Tokaj. All these wines, I would put them on my list in the restaurant. I would share this one with a scallops carpaccio. Then I would go to the Chablis with baked oysters and some zest. I would go to the Blaufränkisch and enjoy with some pork, Iberical pluma. And for the last one, I will reserve a beautiful strudel with some raisins in the vanilla cream. Okay, so I have some more time. So base of ferment for the Tokaj, as I didn't said, might be blended with the classical varietals of Horschlevello and maybe some Moscatello. Yeah, so light-bodied, medium-bodied, medium plus to elevated bodied. And I would say, because even though it's a full-bodied wine, I consider such luscious wines that are really concentrated and full. It might have maybe 13% of alcohols. It can be considered like elevated body because of the extract, because of all this complexity. Yeah.
So now we will go to the task number 2.
Yes.
Okay. So now you and we all know what the wines are. So please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these 4 wines. Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. You have 5 minutes to finish this task. You want me to repeat your task?
Repeat, yes.
So now that you and we know what the wines are, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these 4 wines. Please do not repeat the country of for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. You have 5 minutes to finish this task.
Okay, and I'm addressing to...
You're addressing to the audience.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So for this particular dinner, well, I would like to put some aperitif, some pre-dinner drink, and I will go to some Moon Cordon Rouge just to start the dinner. Then I will go to the first one, which I identify as a Mosel of dry Riesling, which I would like to pair in a quite unusual way with some Greek meze. I will put some tzatziki, because it's quite minty and refreshing, and you have this zesty impression on the Riesling. It's off-dry, so it balances the sour acidic yogurt. I will also put some dolmedes, because it's a bit spicy. You've got some cinnamon, you've got herbs, minty again. And for the last thing, I will go to some squid, just a plancha seared squid, and spread with some zest on the top. So this would be a platter of meze, typical from Greece, Cyprus, of this area, accompanied by pita bread. I will go then to what I identified as a Chablis Premier Cru from France, based on Chardonnay, of course, vintage. I think it was quite warm vintage, 2015. And for this one, I will serve a classical dish from Serbia, which is the Karadrožđa schnitzel. It's a specific dish from Milaš, the chef of Tito, previous chef of Tito, made here in Belgrade. It's a kind of schnitzel rolled with kajmak and some bacon as well. So it's interesting to pair with white. I think it refreshes this crunchy and really creamy kajmak, which gets out of the schnitzel, goes with the smokiness because it's quite reductive, and the acidity, which is quite tempered because for me it's a quite warm vintage, 2015. It will really go smoothly with veal, which is all chicken. It might be chicken used for this schnitzel, but it's white meat paired with some potatoes, and that will bring some crunchiness as well. Next, for what I identified as a Burgenland, Austrian Blaufränkisch, maybe a rich vintage as well. Let's go for 2014-15 in this area. Very young again. I would pair that with some dish from Romania. Let's go to Romania. I know everybody makes sarma, but sarma with pork, it's quite enjoyable, it's quite fatty. I won't use a very acidic sauerkraut, kind of rolled cabbage. It's not going to be very sour. It's going to be very porky, very fatty, and I won't put a sour cream, but instead of that, I will revisit them in a very specific manner with some foie gras. So I'll put a foie gras inside like a kromeski, and then make the sarma rolled in the cabbage, not very acidic, and I think it will smoothen the spiciness and the savage wild side of this supposed Burgenland Blaufränkisch. I'll go on for what I suppose to be a Tokaj, maybe 2002 vintage. I think it's a quite developed wine, fully developed, very high botrytis vintage. I will pair that. Well, previously I said strudel. We eat strudel everywhere in these areas because it's Habsburg influence. It can also pair very well with some Turkish baklava, some luscious Turkish baklava. You imagine all these almonds, the honey, a very honey syrup, and I think that is really amazing. A bit of spices that goes perfectly with this suppose Tokaj Azu 6 Plutonius 2002. For the end of the meal, I will gladly make you discover some rakia. Zaric distillery from Serbia. It's a very good house. You can enjoy for feminine taste some Obsessia Daric, which is it's a raspberry. It's very enjoyable and fruity. Otherwise, you have Gorda, which makes Silva rakia, very aged, and some examples very, very aged. You can enjoy that with cigars. For instance, I will go for a Davidoff, for instance, changing from Cuban to some Dominican, for instance, because it's very light and light-scented, very feminine as well. What can I, of course, some cognacs from Martel. It can be very interesting to pair. L'Or, the cognac is the special cuvée for special taste, and there where I would put some Partagas D4 cigar to enjoy that after the meal. Waters can be local, like the Rosa and the Kniaz Milovic and Miloš, or some other classical choices like San Pellegrino, Aquapana, other Occidental waters, or waters coming from Romania, for instance, Carpatica.
Excellent. Now we move to the task number 3.
Yes, sir.
The following task will be a classical one. You have a table of 6 persons and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine.
Yes.
There are bottles of 2013 Regent Reserve by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant 1 bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to complete this task. Do you want me to repeat? Yes. So this is a classical task. You have a table of 6 persons. They would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 Regent Reserve by Aleksandrovic over there on the table. Please decant 1 bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish this task.
Okay, perfect. It's okay. Sorry. So, madam, gentlemen, good afternoon. Dobre dan. Mr. President. So to whom should I present this bottle? To Mr. President? Oh. Mr. Manole, this is the Regent Reserve from Aleksandrovic in Sumadija, half and half Cabernet and Merlot. It's 2013. Oh, okay, I will let this to you. May I come back with another bottle, please? It's okay? This is just to see the bottle. Take care of it. I'm coming back. So, again, it's the same vintage. That's okay? Thank you. Yeah, you can enjoy it. Take the time to read the label and the time I'm working next to you. So as it says, sediment removing task, I will use, of course, a candle. And I will decant up to the time when the sediments comes in the bottle, at the top of the bottle, sorry. So Alexandrovich is the royal cellars from King Alexander II in Somalia. And it's a very good region for Cabernet, for Merlot, for Bordeaux blends, generally speaking. If I'm allowed to taste the wine, please. Beautiful. So even though it's a quite young vintage, getting on, it's 5 years now, I think it's a good idea to decant it and remove the sediments, because Cabernet Merlot grapes with high extract value, they can sediment quite easily. And yeah, I think you were very, very right in the choice. There's a light sediment. I wouldn't have liked to find it in the bottle, in the decanter, and then in your glass. Sorry. Okay. So let's get to the tasting. Your cork, please. It's okay. Taste it. Yeah. Well, it's the same as the bottle you have on the table. But it's better like this. It would be cleaner. Its sediments are stable at the bottom of the bottle, which is in the garden. So as we are talking here, the chef is preparing for you some pigeon. We are getting to the season. Pigeon, squab actually, wild pigeon, and it is served in a Fremantle style. It is low temperature for the breast. The legs are being candied with some fat of duck, and then the rest of the flesh is put in some small zucchini, some aubergine, stuffed with the rest of the flesh. This is specific to Serbia and other countries in the Balkans where we stuff vegetables with meat. So this is going to be more classy with pigeon. Okay, so. Okay.
Now we move to the task number 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a second to prepare your glasses.
Pardon me? Yeah. Sorry.
Now you will see in front of you black tasting glasses. There will be 5 of them. And you will have 5 beers in the glasses you need to identify.
Okay.
Please give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin. You have 3 minutes for this task. I will repeat it once more. You see 5 black tasting glasses in front of you. You have 5 beers in them. You need to identify. Please give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin of the beer. You have 3 minutes for this
Can I
task.
taste the water first?
Of course.
Out of time. Thank you. I think it's rosa water from Serbia. So, time. Number 1, high fermented IPA beer, aromatic and bitter, hops, maybe some Cascade. second one. Low fermented, I think it's amber beer. It's very beautiful extract anyway. White beer, a lot of wheat, a lot of flour inside. Maybe flavored, I think it's Belgian with some coriander and some zest inside. So I think it's unfiltered and it's low fermented. And this is lambic. Spontaneous fermentation, Belgium, Brussels area. I think at Lindemans. Spontaneous taste of Bruxellensis. Very sour, but beautifully sour. Trappist beer or Abbey beer, double style, around 7% of alcohol, I would say. Very round, toasty, nice spiciness. Yeah, so if I have to complete, we have quite a whole range. We have a spontaneous beer, a lambic here in number 4. We have a low fermented beer in number 2, high fermented beer, Trappist, with Trappist East specifically. We have, what do you say? We have a white beer, of course. It can be Germany as well, south of Germany. It's maybe a Hefeweizen, or I'm going more for Belgium because it's more with some coriander and spices. And for me, first one, it's obvious, beautiful IPA, really hoppy, aromatic and bitter hoppy. I would put that on my beer list, definitely. And pair that in the appetizer with some raw salmon carpaccio or gravlax, going to the to the light fermented, low fermented beer. I would put them with some pork cuts, like in Serbia, plata, zlatoboric, for instance. With a white one, I will go to pan-seared scallops and some zest of orange and coriander. Then the lambic.
And now the task number 5. Now we will point your attention to the gentleman in the corner, in the bar. Can we move there, please? So this gentleman is connoisseur, and he would like you to serve him just a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. You have 5 minutes for this task. Once again, gentleman is a connoisseur, and he would like you to serve him a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. You have 5 minutes for this task.
Okay. Time. Okay. So I will present you the Kopke LBV 2013 port. As it's an LBV, it has a stopper, not an entire cork, because we also have the potong, and I won't use it. It's not hot, so I will just serve it straight from the bottle, if you agree. And it's an LBV. It's not very old and not very sedimented. So this is the Macanudo, a PP. It's a big reserve.
It's the Marevas, the orange.
Okay, sorry. Orange we have Don Thomas. It's okay for you. We have another Macanudo, but it's a smaller. Is this okay for you? So Kopke is the oldest port house. It's actually dated to 1638, and they discovered documents about that. This is the late bottle vintage, so it's easy drinking style of ruby style in the scale. May taste it. So there are no sediments, don't worry, I can handle it. I think there's a problem with the cork. Okay. So I'm sure I had another one in the cellar. If it's not okay for you, my assistant will come, it's okay. And the time you taste it, I will prepare you the cigar. Can give you the cork to check it. Okay. So thank you for the confidence of letting me light your cigar. I think I'm better with ports than cigars. Well, anyway, Nicaragua, it's a great terroir. Sometimes you have beautiful wrappers that you do not have in other terroirs. They don't need to be under coverings. It's so beautiful terroir. They have a mountainous shadow, so really beautiful. You can see these wrappers that are really beautiful. Disaster.
Bravo, this is completes your fifth task, and now we'll have a small recess to prepare stage for our guest competitor from Sweden. And now our fourth competitor, a guest competitor from Sweden. Hello.
Hello.
Pleasure to have you here. So we will present you with your restaurant for today.
Yes.
You have a
excellent.
table
Excellent.
of 6 in front of you and the gentleman in the bar.
Sir.
But first we will start with wines, so
Excellent.
please follow me.
Excellent, thank you.
You have here in front of you 4 glasses of wine. You should give a short description of each wine and indicate the origin of wine. You have 4 minutes for this task. So once again, please give us a short description of 4 wines and indicate the origin. You have 4 minutes for this task.
Thank you. So wine number 1 is a clear and bright white wine of youthful appearance. On the nose, it's clean, fresh. I get a bit of stone fruit character, a bit of citrus. No obvious oak character. It's dry, has a little bit of sweetness on the palate, high, refreshing acidity. For me, this is something that could be a Riesling-based variety from the old world, Germany, youthful vintage like 2016. Drinks beautifully well right now. Wine number 2 is also a clear and bright white wine. Youthful appearance. A bit of a more denser sort of note. I get more of this yellow stone fruit character. I get a bit of hint of oakiness, but primarily some used oak on the nose. Palate is fresh. It's more rounder, full-bodied. Acidity is elevated or actually high in this level. I think it's an old world wine. I believe it's a Chardonnay-based wine from Burgundy in France, vintage like 2014. It drinks beautifully well right now. Wine number 3 is a red wine of a ruby-colored core with a youthful sort of appearance and color. On the nose, it's clean, fresh, youthful, but still open and expressive. It's dominated by a blue, fresh fruit character. I get some blueberries, some mulberries, a bit of spicy character, and maybe some sweet oak hint notes. On the palate, it's dry, refreshing, quite fruit-forward, elegant, but it has this really lingering tannic structure as well. Good quality, fantastic length. This is actually something that reminds me of something that could be a local grape variety here from Serbia. Prokunak, possibly a youthful vintage like 2017. Drinks beautifully well right now. The 4th wine is a clear and bright, a more amber-colored white wine. On the nose, I get more of this sort of luscious, sweet style of fruit, sweet, ripe stone fruit, some sweet spices that might indicate some botrytis, or at least some late harvest. It's a sweet wine. Acidity is high, really refreshing and uplifting in this wine. It's medium-bodied. I don't think it's, maybe not botrytis, but it's definitely a late harvest wine. For me, this could be a Vendange Tardive Pinot Gris from Alsace, France, vintage like 2014 possibly. Also drinking beautifully well, as it is right now. We could cellar this a bit further. And I think the red definitely also we can have some additional aging. Wine number 1, I would say you would drink it within 3 to 4 years. Wine number 2. I sort of also, this is a wine I would also drink fairly youthful because it's really refreshing. Thank you.
Now we move to the task number 2.
Excellent.
Great. Now that you know and we know what the wines are, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these 4 wines. Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you wish. You have 5 minutes to finish this task. Do you want me to repeat the task?
Please, that would be excellent. Yes, thank you.
So now that you and we know what the wines are, please recommend a dinner with 4 courses from Balkan cuisine to match these wines. Please do not repeat the country for the food. You can change the order of wines if you like. You have 5 minutes to finish the task.
Excellent. Do you have a table to address? Or?
You can address the audience.
Excellent, fantastic. So I think wine number 1, which is a high acidity driven, refreshing wine with a little bit of this sort of a sweeter notes. I think this is really something we should do as a starter type of wine. And I know that outside of the coast of Croatia, outside Dalmatia, you have fantastic octopus. So I think that we should do a very elegant course with octopus, just lightly marinated, then grill the octopus, serve it with some fresh greens and a pinch of lemon, really to enhance sort of the freshness here that we do have in the wine. I think the wine came in a fantastic glassware as well, quite sleek to enhance the freshness, well temperatured, keep it really cool, fresh, chilled, to match the sort of salinity and saltiness and the sort of fresh seafood flavor that you have in the octopus dish. And then moving on with the second white wine, which I think had a bit more body, it had more texture. It's definitely a richer wine that demands for a course that is much more intense. So therefore, I think we should do another seafood course. I know outside of Greek and outside of south of Athens, we have great fishing water. So I think we should do a white fish, which is just lightly seared. Serve it with a beurre blanc sauce, mounted down some black truffle, and maybe have some roasted nuts along with this, because I think that the sort of oak character and the richness that we have in this course will match beautifully well with the sort of acidity and the more richer structure and that oak character they have in wine number 2. Maybe served in wider glasses at around 12 degrees Celsius, just to get the sort of texture with the wine and the course to match a bit more. And then moving on to wine number 3, which was a more red fruity, more flavorful type of red wine with a very nice and rustic sort of tannic structure. This is something that I would maybe do something local here. Maybe look for some very beautiful lamb from Serbia and serve with a more rustic way with a more traditional, like a bean casserole. And add some just butter-fried ceps, chanterelles, and we will do a lamb shank, a long roasted lamb shank, because a lot of intensity, freshness, acidity, tannic structure will cope very well with a more rustic dish like this. And the sweet wine, of course, I think we should look more towards the forests. And I know that Romania, for instance, has great apples, so I think we'll do a great apple tart from Romanian yellow autumn apples. Similar maybe to a tarte tatin, and do like an apple gravy on top, because it's a wine with a lot of freshness, sweetness. We had a lot of stone fruit character in this sweet wine, and have sort of a sweetness level of the wine that matches very well with the sweet intensity of this apple tart that we're serving as a dessert. It had great acidity and freshness, but still it was an obvious a sweeter and richer style of wine. Sweet wines, I really love to serve them quite chilled. Keep them around 6-7 degrees Celsius, just to enhance the sort of the freshness of the wine, because we don't want to end the meal too heavily either. In quite a sleek glass to enhance that sort of the stone fruitiness and the freshness and more of that sort of tropical aromatics, which I think will come from that wine. So that being said, I think we have hopefully a wonderful menu set up for all of you for this evening. And afterwards, I didn't have it on trolley, but of course we can do some digestifs. And I mean, we should do some rakia, some plum spirit or some quin spirit, slivovitz, maybe from Bosnia-Herzegovina. We haven't mentioned that yet. I think that will sum up a fantastic dinner with flavors from the Balkans. Anyone hungry? Maybe, yeah.
Now we move to task number 3.
Excellent.
The following task will be a classical one. You have a table of 6 persons and they would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. There are bottles of 2013 Regent reserved by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant one bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish this task. You want me to repeat the task?
Please, yes, please.
So the following task is a classical one. You have a table with 6 persons. They would like to have a bottle of Serbian wine. You have a bottle of 2013 Regent reserved by Aleksandrovic over there. Please decant one bottle because there is a sediment. You have 6 minutes to finish the task.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So my friends, good evening and welcome. My name is Fredrik. I'll be your sommelier. I'll be right back with the wine you requested. So who ordered a bottle of wine? Sir. Now this is the 2013 Regent Reserve by Aleksandrovic from Serbia. Excellent. It's 13, yeah. And if you don't... Oh, sorry. If you don't mind, sir, I am afraid that the sediment might have been thrown around in the last bottle, so I took another one that's been laying still. This is the same vintage, 2013, of the Regent Reserve by Aleksandrovic. It's fine? Excellent. So we have a wonderful 2013 bottle of the Regent Reserve in front of us. This is 5 years of age now, and at this point, the more extracted wine starts to show a bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottle. So I think it's a very wise choice to decant it and aerate it and make sure that we don't have any deposit left in the decanter, because that would potentially spoil your wine experience. The cork is in good shape and smells fine. And we'll just sample the wine and make sure that we don't have any impurities. The wine is excellent, so I'll go ahead and decant. Now an elegant style of red like this, with a firm acidity, nice tannic structure, round, supple fruit character. This is really a wine that it screams of having a grilled fillet of beef. Grilled pink to perfection. We serve it with some red wine cooked shallots and quite an elegant style of red wine sauce, and with some ceps and some black truffles since we're in the autumn season. Very, very red wine friendly. Now, sir, I brought the cork for your inspection. And the wine, if you'd be so kind to sample. Excellent. I'm sorry we arranged such a small table for you this evening, but we're very busy in the restaurant tonight. We're actually fully booked. So I will try to keep my arms and my shoulders as slim as possible. Yes, sir, you're most welcome. Do you wish to keep the cork, sir, or should I remove it?
Yeah, we keep this as well.
Fantastic. You'll remember this evening. Do you wish to keep the bottle on the table?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. I will put it in the middle for everyone to observe. And everything is to your satisfaction?
Time.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Okay, now we're moving to the task number 4 for our final finalist. You will now see in front of you on that table over there 5 black tasting glasses. There is 5 beers in those glasses, and you need to identify all 5 beers. Please give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin. You have 3 minutes for this task. So once again, in black tasting glasses in front of you, you have 5 beers to identify. Please give us the style of beer, fermentation method, and the origin. You have 3 minutes for this task.
Excellent. I will just take some water before we start. I'm ready.
Time.
Beer number 1. It's a Pilsner style. It's bottom fermented from Germany. Beer number 2. It's quite similar. It's a Pilsner style, but from it's bottom fermented from Czech Republic. Beer number 3, it's a top fermented beer. It's a It's a wheat beer from Germany. Weissbier. Beer number 4. It's a spontaneous fermented. It's a sweetened creek from Belgium. Beer number 6 is also a top fermented beer, a ale style. I would say it's a Abbey Ale from Belgium. Beer number 1, I would like to change to a more common lager style.
Time.
Thank you.
And now your final task for this part of finals, task number 5. We will now pay attention to the gentleman, lovely gentleman in the corner. He is a connoisseur and he would like you to serve him just a glass of port wine and prepare a Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. You have 5 minutes for this task. So the gentleman is a connoisseur. He would like you to serve him a glass of port wine and prepare Macanudo Marevas orange cigar for him to smoke. 5 minutes is your time limit.
Excellent, thank you. Sir, good evening and welcome. My name is Frederick. I will be your sommelier and your cigar aficionado for this evening. Thank you. So port-wise, sir, I have the Kopke late bottled vintage 2003 from Douro, Portugal. Will that do? Excellent. If I can offer you a small taste of the port wine. Excellent. Welcome. I will leave the bottle with you in case we need to refill. So this is the Macanudo Orange Label, classic Parejo install from Dominican Republic. Will that be fine? Excellent. If you don't mind, sir, I will prepare it here by your table side. How would you like your cut, sir? A wider cut or a shorter one?
Wider one.
A wider one? Let's see, I'm going to check if we have a wider cutter. I'll do this one. Do you wish me to light it for you, sir? So I'm offering a classic, elegant Dominican cigar with a wonderful port wine, a late bottle vintage by Kopke. Wonderful sweetness in the port that will match with the smokiness with your cigar. A cigar of this size would probably give you around 35 to 40 minutes of smoking time. And if I can offer you and do a little special treat for tonight as well, this cigar with this sort of wonderful spiciness and smokiness, alongst with port wine, will be beautifully well with a El Caribe chocolate from Venezuela with that lovely sort of bitterness and freshness. And I think your cigar is fully lit, so I will leave it there for you for your convenience when you think that you are ready. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So this concludes the first part of finals. Now we will take a small recess to set the stage for the last two tasks. Those tasks will be fulfilled by our competitors simultaneously. So in 15 to 20 minutes, we'll be back. So now we start the final part of this finals, and it will be a quiz. You will all receive. Oh, these are your marks. So you can stand on, each of you can stand on one mark facing the screen. Yes, just facing the screen. This is your paper and pen. So, Vuk, please take your position. So, as I said, we will have a quiz. You have your papers and pens. You will have pictures to recognize on the screen and questions to answer. You will have 15 seconds for each picture to write the answer on the paper.
Just a second. You need to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please change position.
So it's you just need to go there. Okay, this is the right order. So you will have 15 seconds for each picture. No. Just a second.
Just a second, because Fredrik is not in the line. Yeah, please, Julia, go, right?
That's okay. It's important that everybody can see the screen. Do you all see the screen? Okay. So we can begin. Time. Show the answers. Okay, change the paper and we can move to the next question when you're ready.
Name the winery.
Show your answer, please. Thank you. Change the papers. You ready? Next question. Who is this lady? Who's that lady? Time. Show your answers. Okay, prepare the next page. Okay, next question or picture. We have a technical problem. Obviously, we disconnected electricity or something. Oh, okay, it's okay. So, next question or picture. Name the village. This is the village you need to name. Quite nice village. Time. Okay, prepare the next paper. Name the gentleman. Okay. Could you return the picture? Here is the gentleman. Time? You showed already? Okay. Sorry. Prepare your next paper. Next question or picture. Name the river. Time. Next paper. And the next question or picture. Name this sommelier. Shh. Okay. Next paper. And the next question or picture. Name the producer. Time. Next paper, please. And the next question. Name the city where this cathedral is situated. Share answers. Thank you. Next paper. We're ready for the next question. Name this Michelin star restaurant. Time. Next. Next paper. Next question. Philippe Forêt-Branc is best sommelier of the world, but which year? There's still time. Okay, answers? Answers? Thank you. Are you ready for the next question? Yes? Please. Name the lady and the gentleman. You don't have to do that. This is a trick question. I don't. Answer, please. Time. Okay.
Thank you, Frederick.
No, we have more questions. Just a second. Name the capital of Balkan wines this weekend. Of course, it's Belgrade. So this concludes the task number 6. Thank you very much. And now we will prepare for the task number 7. No, you leave it, We'll take care of it, don't worry.
Thank you.
Put it here. In just a few seconds, we will continue with the final task of these finals, task number 7. Yes, you need to stand by the order of appearance. So, 1, 2, Serbia, Hungary, Romania, and Sweden. So we have Serbia, Hungary, Romania, and Sweden.
We will see. We will find out. Move a table with 40 glasses and 2 magnums in 1 minute without breaking.
So try not to touch the table as less as possible. So this is the last task, task number 7. Are we ready to start? Yes? So I will read the task. Your last task is to pour 19 glasses of champagne. You will be judged by the equal level in each glass and finishing the bottle. Once you go to the next glass, you cannot go back. You have 3 minutes for this task. I will read it once more. Your task is to pour 19 glasses of champagne. You will be judged by the equal level in each glass and finishing the bottle. Once you go to the next glass, you cannot go back. You have 3 minutes. Time. And that was the final task of this evening. I think we are coming into evening. Thank you very much. Now the judges will mark this task and compare the notes for the whole competition. And in a few minutes we will have their votes. By then, hopefully soon, we will enjoy this champagne.
Yes, the glasses. Yes. We go to the. Can you please give the glasses to the audience? You're relaxed now. Yeah, you can go to the room. Take a glass of champagne. Book, take your own glass.
One.
What happened? What happened for the? I will try to turn on the. So while we're waiting for the results, I would love to go through the quiz. I think all of you are very interested to know who were the gentlemen and who were the wineries. Only we are getting it now to the wide screen. Yes, I'm going to be with the machine here. Yeah. So, and now again, it's here. We can see it. So the first, who is the gentleman? It's Mr. Gérard Basset, who is OBE, MS, MW, MBA, OIV, and MS. So he's the guy with wines, and he is also the head of the technical committee of ASI, one of the greatest sommeliers in this planet. The winery here was obviously Opus One, the joint venture winery with in California. Then the lady, who is this lady? This is Filipa Pato from Baga, from Portugal. She's the Lady Baga, wife of the president of the vice president of Europe for ASI of William Walters. Name the village. The village is a quite classical one. It's Châteauneuf-du-Pape in France, in Rhone Valley. And the gentleman here is Bob Parker, Robert Parker, the wine critic, as many of you recognized. The river here is a beautiful river of Mosel from Germany. The sommelier here is the best sommelier of the world, 2000, Mr. Olivier Pussier. And he won the title in Montreal in 2000. The producer of Sassicaia, we always talk about Sassicaia, but very often we forgot that it's produced by Tenuta San Guido, as our candidates really know. And the cathedral here is in beautiful city of Reims, which is the capital of Champagne, and ASI was established there 50 years ago. The Michelin star restaurant, it was probably a bit tricky. It's a 3 stars in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and the restaurant is called Geranium. Philippe Fouebrock is the best sommelier of the world. Where did I go? 1992, he won the title in Rio de Janeiro, the treasurer of ASI. And this, I think, nobody, it's a Sestra and Bratko, so everybody knows that. And for this question, I'm sure that the capital of Balkan wines will be, from now on, Belgrade. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do we have all the semi-finalists here at the room? Except the finalists. We don't care about them now. We have started in ASI a new system that we want to give the placements also for all of the others, and we'll start with the semi-finalists that presented yesterday beautifully. I have again only one numbers here. So in the 10th place yesterday came candidate number 3. Okay, please. From Macanudo Cigars, Dejan is preparing a gift for all of you semi-finalists. Place, okay. In the 9th place in the competition came candidate number 11. And the 8th place was for candidate number 8. The 7th place went for candidate number 10. The 6th place went for candidate number 12. The 5th place went to candidate number 6. And the 4th place went to candidate number 4. As always, also this time the competition was very tight. We have special guest Simon from Norway, so also for you, Simon, there is a cigar box. You have a beautiful humidor in Oslo, so great. Thank you very much for you, and you are the winners, like Dejan said. Thank you very much. Now it's your show. I bring the candidates.
Thank you for your support. But to be very honest with you, it's not easy to be here. You have the names, okay. I would like to give first the Poklon present from the Macanudo. Julia, please, and congratulations. Frederick, congratulations. It's a small present for you also. Norbert, thank you very much. Small present for you. I will keep your. We have 3 present more. Very nice, clear gold. 100%. Soren, would you like? For me?
I would love to have them. Can I hold them for you and you can read?
Okay.
Don't get a heart attack on me now, okay? And don't look at not so the candidates can see either. And take the winner, and I'm going to hand out the winning prize.
Shall I start from the first of all, from the third?
Take the winner directly.
Directly.
They've been suffering enough this weekend, so
directly.
Rip the plaster like. Woof.
And the first winner, the best sommelier of Balkan, is Vuk Vuletic. Number 2, Miss Julia Skau. And on the end, Norbert Kovac from Hungary. Thank you for all of you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, thank you very much again. Thank you. That's it, you go home.